Fuck. Now I have to fucking apologize to Mandisa. Channel don't want to make it all about one topic, right? But there's a lot to talk about when it comes to Mandisa today, and I just can't believe what I've seen. I can't believe the amount that the entire movement is just shit the bed. So I did a video about these 5 people that I'd never met that are disassociated with Mandisa because of her abuse, and it was really vague, and but we're not going to talk about it. But it was abuse, and we're all going to leave Mandisa. And I did this video saying, "Oh boy, Mandisa, it looks bad. You should resign. You should pull off of the boards of the AHA and American Atheists." You know what? I'm going to go on a very roundabout way and reverse myself. Okay? I owe Mandisa a bit of an apology. And she owes us an apology, and we're going to talk about that, but you've just stay to the end of this video. If I ramble, just skip ahead because it's got a punchline. Okay? You've got to see where I'm going with this. I'm not making this 3rd video in a row about Mandisa for fun, and this is just stupid. Okay, so let's get into this. First of all, let's look at the AHA board statement. Okay? The Board of Directors of the American Humanist Association received a communication on behalf of AHA chapter with concerns regarding Mandisa Thomas, a member of the AHA board. I hope you've been hearing this. The AHA board has discussed the information provided and has resolved to look into the matter completely and thoroughly in line with the values of our organization. As the board considers the matter, Mandisa has taken a leave of absence and withdrawn from all responsibilities of the AHA, including participation in the AHA board, with immediate effect. And when I read that, I was like, ooh, they just booted Mandisa off that board. And I was mad at Mandisa for withdrawing off this board and not withdrawing off the American Atheist board. I think that the American Humanist Association did Mandisa a service and a disservice here. They did her a disservice by taking her off the board. I'm going to get you that punchline. You're going to see this. It's just stupid. They did her a disservice for taking her off the board, but they did her a service by pretending that it was voluntary, by pretending that she's taken a leave of absence. They put her off. How do I know that? Because she didn't pull herself off of the American Atheist board. If she had pulled herself off of the AHA board, she would have pulled herself off of the American Atheist board. So I surmise that she didn't pull herself off of the AHA board. And I still think that, no, I don't think she should have. No, I don't think she should have. And you're going to see why in a minute. It was really obvious to me, it still is really obvious to me, that American Atheist is acting with tribalism. But if they've seen and actually studied what I just read, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, because this is how skepticism works, right? This is how skepticism works. You have these original reactions, then you do the skepticism that I'm going to explain to you what I did, and then that skepticism might change your mind and make you feel a little foolish at first, but at least you do it. That's what the American Atheist Board didn't do. And that's what they're doing right now. Maybe they're doing it right. I'm just going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm just going to give everybody the benefit of the doubt because I overreacted. You're going to just see this, okay? Look, this is a letter from Sikivu Hutchinson, okay? Now, Sikivu Hutchinson and I do not see eye to eye on many things. But I have always held her in a certain level of respect. I do believe she believes what she says. And I think she's smart. I think she's wrong about a bunch of things. We have very, very different opinions. But one thing that I do feel very strongly about Sikivu is that she wouldn't abandon a black woman leader for no reason. She wouldn't throw her under the bus for no reason. And I'll just read this to you. I know you can't really read it on the screen, I don't think I can bring it larger. Let's see if I can bring it larger here. Um, I'm just going to go right down to the middle here where it says, I cannot continue my association with black non-believers in light of recent allegations of unethical conduct involving Mandisa that were made by 5 former BN affiliate organizers. I have come to this decision after critical discussions with multiple parties directly involved in the dispute. That's the organizers, okay? She talked to the organizers. Based on their accounts, I stand in solidarity with the organizers' claims, condemn any alleged inappropriate behavior, and support restorative justice for any who may have been harmed as a result of the actions that they have delineated. Whew! Coming from Sikivu Hutchinson. That's devastating, okay? Nobody can I mean, you read that and you say, all right, Sikivu Hutchinson talked to all these people, and she's not throwing a black woman leader under the bus for no reason. She's only doing it not for a little reason either. She's doing it for a big reason, right? And then I read Mandisa's note, and I got so angry, right? I got so angry. Watch this note. Okay, this is Mandisa's note, okay? I hate this note. This is a terrible, terrible note, okay? I hate it because there is absolutely no mention in this note. This note is long, and it is all about her being attacked. There is nothing in here about an apology. There is nothing in here about, hey, I fucked up. I made a whole bunch of people in my movement mad at me by having inappropriate behavior, as described by Sikivu Hutchinson. There's nothing in here about, I fucked up. I need to own it. I need to own what I did. And, you know, all my emotions were running with me because I owned what I did, and I did less than what I thought she had been accused of. Okay, and I was really, really pissed off. And I was really, really pissed off that she was so selfish and so narcissistic as to just write this whole 2-page letter without a single word of apology, without a single word of regret. It was all about, I'm being attacked, poor me. And in this letter, she's like, it's awful. They wrote this response. Where is it? She mentions an open letter in here. I know you can't see it. I'm trying to read it. In this letter, she links to this 14-page letter of complaint by these people. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. Because I read, you know, nobody's talking about what the actual event was. But now there's this 14-page letter detailing the complaint that's publicly available. Oh, I got to read that. You should read it too. Because skepticism is a thing, ladies and gentlemen. And here is what skepticism does. This is a 14-page piece of shit written by children, endorsed by people who aren't activists. This is what the alliance of, what is it? This is what this group sent to the AHA board, the American Humanist Association board. It's 14 pages long. It is shit. It is absolute shit. How these folks are actually demanding to be a part of the election process for the AHA board. These folks are actually demanding, you know, that they have some sort of a place there alongside the board members of the AHA to pick the next executive director. And God damn it, I gotta apologize to Mandisa. Look what they did here. This is the complaint. This is the assault. This is the assault. This is the assault. I'm just gonna read it out loud. On February 9th, starting right over here, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to bring it up bigger on the screen so maybe you can see it that way. Hold on. Ugh, this is gross. On February 9th, we submitted a letter outlining our concerns to the board. Almost immediately, Mandisa Thomas responded, stating that she was concerned that some of the individuals on the alliances might themselves be interested in applying for executive director position, and further concerned about alliances members wanting to be privy to information and also wanting to wield a strong influence on the hiring process and decision. That is a completely true statement, and it is a completely normal thing for Mandisa to say. They were trying to usurp the board. They were trying to influence decisions. And yeah, I would totally agree that it's possible that some of those people wanted to vie for that decision and wanted to use this as an inside road. Now, what was that's it, by the way. That's it. I don't know what happened on the sea cruise. On the sea cruise, apparently she had some sort of a temper tantrum, but that's not what any of this is about. It is all about this right here, okay? This is I mean, I'm not supposed to say the word retarded, but that's what this is. This is children. This is children. They're not activists. Okay, on February 10th, Feminist Alliance Chair Krista Cox responded to the email naming the harm it caused. Okay? It's incredibly hurtful and upsetting to have the leadership of an organization I have dedicated so much of my time and energy to over the past several years suggest that its volunteers are operating with impure motivations or attempting to co-opt power to install one of our own in the position. Mandisa's response did not acknowledge the named harm and said that implying hostility and suspicion at this point in the issue is when the issue is new to most of us may be a bit premature. That's it. That's the thing. Let's go back to what did she say? I have come to this decision after critical discussions with multiple parties that they're involved in the dispute. In light of recent allegations of unethical conduct that were made by former BN affiliate organizers. That's it, okay? This letter goes on for another 14 fucking pages, okay? And it just goes on and on, demanding shit that they have no right to demand. If they had when I was president, if they had put this in front of me, I would have ripped this up right in front of them and thrown them out of my fucking office. How dare they? This is absurd. This is absurd. And they come back to the deliberate choice of the board not to address a named harm as is conflict avoided, callous, and dehumanizing, and enables abuse. The board deliberately distanced themselves from Mandisa's harmful statement, saying not only did she not speak for the board, the argument is saying only that she did not speak for the board. This argument is specious given that she was responding to a message about board business in her capacity of board member. We are human beings. This is a humanist organization. Social justice work is inherently vulnerable. Expressing concerns to the leadership of an organization when there has been no relationship building and where there have been previous failures in empathy is deeply vulnerable and emotionally risky. Expressing concerns is risky? No, you dumb thing. Not expressing concerns is risky. Expressing concerns is adult. It's adult. This is crap. This is crap. I want to really be angry at Mandisa, okay? Mandisa betrayed me. She feels betrayed. She's been betrayed. I wanted to come up here and say, you haven't been betrayed. You don't know betrayal. You betrayed me. You haven't been betrayed. She's been betrayed. Sikivu Hutchinson. What the ever-loving fuck? This is a nothing. This is whiny. This is petulant. This is childish. This is a nothing long essay about complaining that they didn't get their way, that they didn't get to influence enough the board of directors of the American Humanist Association. Mandisa, I apologize. These people have nothing on you. These people have betrayed you. These people have betrayed the movement. I think you, Mandisa, also have betrayed the movement. I think you have slipped. I think you are coming close to these folks. I think you are, you're ranting about white supremacy as everywhere is just bullshit. I think your display on the last American Atheist Convention is just bullshit. But here, you have been wronged. God damn it! I was so upset at her for that non-apology. Look at this. Look at this. This is one of the people who wrote that letter. Okay. I was damn near in tears while recounting to the board and president and current ED about how the AHA board, VP, and president and black non-believers has bullied myself and several of folks over the years, but of whom have been most of them have been black women. The response was utter silence. It was dismissed as personal allegations. The board has publicly said they won't address her behavior, which has emboldened her to release this Darvo response. The Darvo response. I looked up what Darvo was. It is the passive-aggressive way. Yeah, she did do a little passive-aggressive, avoidance, but the Darvo is implies sexual assault. Okay, Darvo implies sexual activity. Here, I'll show you. See, Darvo is a reaction that perpetrators of wrongdoing, particularly sexual offenders. Okay, and this person and this person Diane is using that word against Mandisa. This isn't about Diane versus Mandisa. This is white supremacy culture at play. No, it's you being a little bitch, a whiny little petulant little bitch, and a backstabber at that. Holy shit. You didn't get your way, so you revolted, and all you had to do, the big revolt, was that you didn't get something that you didn't fucking deserve remotely? You poor fucking baby. And so you threw Mandisa under the bus and took Sikivu Hutchinson with you. You poor fucking baby. Jesus Christ. Black folks who have been extra quiet in defending her bullshit. I see you. You're being played for social capital and access to funds. Have fun with that, flying monkeys. Flying monkeys? That's awful. That's an awful thing to say to people. Jesus Christ. I sure as shit know that if she were a white atheist dude harming white atheist women, she wouldn't have gone this long. But you know who gives a fuck when black women are being harmed? There's just too much emotional, angry, and energy anyways. Okay, so I read that. I was furious at Mandisa. I was furious. What the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you say? Who did you hurt? I was furious at myself because I had helped Mandisa over the years. And I seen her decline, but I didn't expect her to go off a fucking cliff. And here's this woman saying, look at all the women you've harmed. She's full of shit. She's absolutely, positively full of shit. She wants stuff that she's not getting, and her big complaint is that Mandisa did her fucking job. If I had gotten that letter from this group, and had I not torn it up in front of them, I would have asked Mandisa, as the African-American person on the board with that connection, to write that letter and say, hey, back the fuck off. You're not voting for our president. That's what I would have done. It would have been the right thing to do. From every single perspective, it would have been the right thing to do. And these guys, these folks fucking turned on Mandisa bad. Mandisa should not be removed from the board of American Atheists. Not for this, at least. Mandisa should not be removed from the board of AHA. I believe that Mandisa was removed from the board of AHA by them, not by her. And I believe that they were wrong to do that. What they need to do, and what we all need to do, is learn to stand up to crazy, awful bullshit like this. Crazy, awful bullshit of this whiny, perpetual victimhood status. I mean, I hit Mandisa for her presentation, and she said, oh, I'm being attacked. Fuck you, you weren't being attacked. Your actions were being attacked. You're not a victim. But here, you are, Mandisa. Here, Mandisa is the victim. Here, you are being bullied, Mandisa. And I feel sorry for you. And I apologize for thinking that you had actually hurt somebody. Because you didn't hurt anybody. Everything that I've seen in that 14-page pile of shit that was delivered to the AHA says you did right. And AHA should put you back on the board. And these people on this list, whoever they are, should stay whoever they are. And Sikivu Hutchinson needs to stand the fuck up. Don't do this, okay? You just threw Mandisa under the bus because she did her fucking job. She did her fucking job. And she did nothing to attack, and she caused zero harm. Let's just say that again. Mandisa caused zero harm. Every perception of harm is whiny bullshit. If you feel harmed by Mandisa, you're a whiny little bitch who needs to stop being an activist and go home until you grow the fuck up. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off because I brought my channel back, and I had to reverse myself immediately because I did the skepticism that I hope everybody does. Read that page. You know what? I'll link to it in the description of this video, so you can read the holy hell bullshit that was just piled onto Mandisa. Holy hell bullshit. 14 pages of whine. You can almost hear them whining when you read this. I mean, it's incredibly hurtful and upsetting to have the leadership of an organization I dedicated so much of my time and energy to over the past several years, oh, you poor victim, suggest that its volunteers are operating with impure motivations or attempting to co-opt power to install one of our own in a position while we were attempting to co-opt power. Wow, Mandisa's response did not acknowledge the named harm. Go the fuck home. Grow the fuck up and stop fucking playing with the adults until you're ready. Mandisa, you've done me wrong, but you didn't do wrong here, and I apologize for calling for your removal. God damn it. Have a nice day.